I was updating the schedule quick. Sorry, I literally woke up again just not too long ago. I didn't realize the time. I was sleeping, I guess, good for forever, and then woke up and was like, oh god, my phone's not muted. Hold on, I'm not ready for today's stream apparently. Oh, I was planning to do some stuff before stream, and I was like, yeah, I'll wake up at a decent time, and then I can get stuff done, and everything will be great. Right? It was not. Is it really? Is that? Man, that can't be right. That can't be right. Is that right? Oh, that is right. Oh, I need to put in parentheses. Sure, that's what that will be shorthand for. Yep, that works. You'll see in a second. Anyways, hi everybody. Schedule's updated. Oh, before I appear, here, look at schedule. Look how beautiful schedule looks. Well, look at Wednesday. Okay, class, look at Wednesday. Sorry, just sounded like to me. I was like, wait a second. I also smacked the microphone with my hand. I feel like the music's too low. Hold on. I feel like the music isn't loud enough. There we go. But yes, this week should be actually, oh wait, that's a Saturday, not a Sunday. Wait, that stream is messed up. Hold on, that weekend stream is supposed to be Saturday, not Sunday. But yeah, this weekend our stream will be back to Saturday. We're gonna be having our member stream, so hooray for that. Unless something magically happens, it shouldn't. I will do everything that I can to make sure that doesn't happen. But it should be a normal week, except on Wednesday stream, I'm gonna have to make it a late night stream. A family member of mine is coming to town, and I went to see him, so I'm excited. So, so Wednesday we'll have a late night stream. So just a heads up about that. Is that updated? There we go. So late and is what I was gonna put late night, but it was too long, so I was like, what can I put? So I put Latin. Or Latin. But yeah, so Wednesday stream will be a late night stream. So that probably means we're gonna do whatever the heck I feel like doing. I've been working on some editing things in the background of the stuff. This is why I have been so tired, so all over the place, is because I've been trying to get some work done for stream. I've been wanting to make a channel trailer. I have never made a channel trailer before, and I was like, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. And oh my god. Oh, it's been so consuming because I'm getting back into my A and B phase where I'm so nitpicky on everything. And I'm like, no, that doesn't fit well. That's not perfect enough. No. So yeah, that's kind of been just eating at me that I've been working on, and my eyeballs have been hurting. My back hurts. God, my lower back hurts so bad. I think I pulled it. This is like not the first time that I pulled it, and I don't know how I pulled it. It's just, oh. And then I've been getting back into practicing my guitar again, because I was like, it's just sitting there. I need to practice it. So my fingertips are dying. Everything hurts right now. But yeah, I've been wanting to make a channel trailer, and I was like, well, I already have technically edited stuff. But just compile this together, make it nice, and work together, and poof, there we go. And that's what's been killing me. It's not as easy as I was making it out to be. My brain was like, nah. Nah. 'Cause I've been working on some other stuff for stream, which hopefully we'll see by the end of the year. Hopefully. But anyways, hi everybody, welcome to, wait, hold on. I want live chat, not top chat. There you go. Hi everybody, welcome. How has November been for everyone? I know this is a different time than we would usually be having our November stream talking stream, but like I said, weekends got flip-flopped all over the place. Things didn't work well as they were supposed to, but we're here now. Still not used to YouTube changing the chat names. I don't know why. I wonder, because you guys see it too, right? You guys see the chat. It's not just me, because I was thinking maybe it's just me because it's technically like moderator, owner of the channel, so it could be more of a direct link in case somebody has the same username. Or maybe that's what it is, right? Maybe it's in the case somebody has the same username, you don't get confused with who you're talking to or addressing, maybe? I don't know. I wonder what's the purpose for this. But yeah. How was November for everybody so far? Was it hectic, stressful? Just making you tear out your hair? Or was it actually pretty chill? Was it normal? Was it normal for you? Whatever your normal is. How is November for me? No. You guys are supposed to talk first, because if I start talking, and we're gonna go on tangents for hours, which, I mean, is the point of a chatting stream. But right now, I'm sorry, I just woke up. I literally woke up not too long ago, and I tried to wake up. Just, my eyes. So if I start giving you like weird squinting looks, it's probably because I'm still trying to adjust my eyeballs. There was an eyelash in my eye. When I woke up, I was dying. It's like my eye is on fire. I thought I was getting pink eye. I was like, oh no, what's going on? Then I looked in the mirror and I saw an eyelash in there, and I was like, how long were you in there for? Oh my god. So I have the microphone a little close to my mouth than usual because I know I'm not talking at normal volume when I'm talking. So just a heads up. I'm waking up. Ash, okay. Like a copyright claim. I saw that a thing on YouTube is that if you even sing the lyrics, it doesn't even have to be like in tune, just sing the lyrics, it's still copyright. I don't actually know. I just never wanted to go get close to that. I mean, I'm tired the whole time. Oh. That's God. Anything that is terrible to me. You can give like anticipation for something. You can give stressing for something. You got deadlines to meet or something like that. But I think the worst to me is when you're just so exhausted, either mentally, physically, or both. And you try, it's hard, right? It's like, what is my body needing? Am I needing a break from this? Am I needing to sleep more? Like, what's going on? And you can't get your feet back under you and get back into what you need to do. And God, that's, I think, probably the worst of all of the feelings that can be had done. Tired is the one I hate the most. I can scoop myself over, I just realized. I feel like I keep disappearing behind the wall. Also, how's the music volume, by the way, for the thing? November to me? What does that mean? Did it chill you? Is it like Jinx, did you fall? What happened? Tell your streamer. Come here. Talk to your streamer. Come here. I will listen to all your woes. I will be your therapist. All right. So how does that make you feel? What is it a moderator do? Moderator basically brings the hammer upon people if they don't follow what streamer wants in chat. Which, I mean, we've been having a pretty good chat. I haven't seen... Or bots. Bots usually terrible. Free therapist. Yes, I'm not a certified therapist, but I will 100% be your therapist. Oh, that reminded me of a song called Therapy Session. I mean, I've ever heard by probably the only artist I actually ever listened to for music and continuously listen to religiously is NF. God, I love his music so much. He released a new album last week, I think. I was very, very, very happy. I was very sad. It made me cry. It actually made me cry. But it's good. It's good. Daily dose of copium for hoping for Half-Life 3. Still stressed. Something? Yeah, go ahead. You got questions. I'm here to talk and potentially answer. Go ahead. Feel free. Stomp away. Half-Life 3. We haven't never played the Half-Life games, have I? I know I for sure have it, but I've never played them on I mean, if I haven't played on stream, of course I have it. I'm still waking up. It's so long. Just give me a second. This is your sleepy therapist. Just get out of the chair, guys. I need to get in the chair. Alright, scoot on over. How that will end. I will give you the best life advice in the world. Unlike any life advice you've ever seen. I will get your life flip-flopped around. I can't tell you exactly how it'll end. But it will be flip-flopped. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Unless I say otherwise. That's one you'll get. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm waiting for the question. I'm anticipating the question. I'm just waiting for it to be absorbed to my brain. I'm waiting, Lord. Hit me with it. Come on. Come on, Lord. And you can do this. Never mind. God dang it. I was sitting on the edge of my seat. I was prepping myself. I was like, I got this. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing. It's just gonna be, oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Just amazing. Oh. And then you just do that to me? How could you? How could you, Lord? How could you? Okay, oh, okay. Alright, I'm ready. God, I don't know how people become therapists, right? Like, that has to be a tricky job. What an interesting job. Not bashing therapists or anything like that, but just, right, like, how do you, like, individual people, oh, I guess, like, they have to hit certain ticks, and, I don't know, right? God, that's interesting. So why you're trying to help them get their mind working into a different direction, kind of like we rewire it in a sense, depending on what's going on. Just like each person is different too, because we're all our individual PCs in our brain. Started watching bottom VODs in my Minecraft world to build a nuke to kill a dragon. I'm sorry, what? What? It's so hard to pronounce the word rough twice in a row. Rough. Oh. 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 drinking my coffee. How do you handle stress? Oh. Oh God! I rather that one than this one. How do I handle stress? I don't. I am the worst. My base emotion is stress. Anytime I get myself to work on something or a goal, and I know. Here's the thing for me. I stress about something when I care about it. And most of the time for me, or at least what it feels like, is most of the time it just feels like whatever I am stressing about ends up not producing the results that I want. And therefore just causes even more stress and then frustration and all that. So anytime that I'm working on something and I know it's going to be stressful and I have a feeling of how the results are going to be, it makes it even worse for me. Because then I get frustrated with myself trying to think like, well, how can I do this? Because I am one where I'm like, you know what? No, I give up. I'm not going to do it again. I'm done. And then I sit there and I think about it and I'm like, no, absolutely not done. What is that word? And I immediately start planning into how to make something better, how to improve it, and all this stuff. And still in my head, I'm like, okay, the results are still going to be negative, but I'm not going to stop. And it's just how I've always been. I've always been that, where something will crush me afterwards, depending on how the results are. Even I was like, I put so much work and stress into it. God. And it's just a cycle that continues over and over for me. And I don't know, I guess for me, and I get into those moments where I get trapped in that endless cycle. I either take, how would I say? The reason I swim mostly for exercise, especially swimming, it's like a moment that I can de-stress for a second, or just get away from everything. And just listening to music and letting my imagination run wild with the music. That's why I can't listen to music that has lyrics in, for, you know, people do it like, oh, I'm studying and all this stuff. I can't do that because my brain will immediately pay attention to what's happening and will start to take off in wild imaginations with it. So I can never actually focus with it, but in a way it's good and it's been bad, and it's good when it comes to I needing to calm down and get my thoughts in order for things. And so it becomes a way for me to distress is to swim and just listen to music like that over and over for a while, and in that moment I'll be like, okay, calm down, take a deep breath, and then I let my mind start thinking about whatever it is that's stressing me out, and thinking, okay, how can I tackle this other way, or how am I going to get it done this other way, and such. And I know they always say, kind of like if you fake confidence, fake it till you make it kind of idea. And that's just kind of what I get my brain into that realm of like, how can I fake the confidence that I need to show in whatever it is that's stressing me, and whatever it is, and to convince myself that I got this. To convince myself that I can do this, even if it's not real, even if it's not how I truly feel, but just for at least that moment of how can I just convince myself that that's how I am, that's how I'm feeling and such. So, and usually that's probably the hardest thing for me to do, is always to recognize my strengths, because I don't see my strengths a lot of the time. I don't see anything about me that really makes me unique in some sense. So I have a hard time actually trying to map out things, look at everything that I've done, everything that I can do, and kind of having to write them down, see them visually in my face kind of idea, and be like, okay, I got this. Kind of idea. So it's a repeated cycle of I get into this mode where I just keep bashing my head against something, having stress, dealing with the stress of the frustration that comes with it over and over and over, to the point where I'm like, okay, I need to take a step back. Either I will finish whatever I'm working on that's stressing me as is, and I will hate the results for it and hate everything about it because I didn't take the moment to actually get my mind distracted, let it wander for a bit with something else, and then come back to it and be like, okay, what do I think? And then have that confidence within it, and then go back again to it, knowing full well that I will later on give it a couple hours. I'll start stressing about it again. But I stress because I care. And it's rather, I don't know if it's so much the project itself or if it's the results that I want to see later on, that's why I care. Depends on what it is. But that's how I handle it. I'm not the best when it comes to handling stress. By all means, I'm probably the worst. I am in a constant state of stress. My muscles are always tense. My shoulders, my god. The knots in them, ooh. I'm really, really terrible when it comes to stress. But for me, that's what I usually done. And it's rather an idea of, because I get into this, I guess, this cycle of stress and frustration, that I start to get to the state of I just want to get it, whatever I'm working on, done. And then when I see it, I hate it. If that's how I was the entire time, instead of taking a second to step back and really look it over and think, all right, what is it that I need to do? What is it that I need to convince myself in a different state that I can do this? I can do it, even if it's fake. At least for a moment, I can convince myself that this is what I can do. But yeah, I don't know if that helped answer your question. I've been doing job hunting for many months. So just scams over any advice, the therapist. Oh. The number one thing that hurts the most is rejection, right? When you're working for something, you put effort into it, you have a job interview, you have all these different things, right? And to get rejected is like the most crushing feeling. And even if, especially when it's like you don't even get a response back, it just sucks. It's just really, really, really sucks. It crushes your spirit. And it makes you kind of think like, I don't want to do this. Like, what's the point? Just get rejected every single time. Like, I can't catch a break kind of feeling, right? Is that what you're feeling? Is that the kind of feeling you're getting from that? Just, because it's almost, and then it starts to, at least for me, it starts to spiral into the sense of, well, maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe the things that I thought that I had the skills in and all that, maybe I'm just not good enough. I mean, there's always better fish, better competition. Why was I about to say fish? There's a saying with fish then, if I don't remember what it is, but there's always someone better than you out there, right? That's what you've always been told, and unfortunately, most of the case, that's usually the truth. But for it always comes back. It's always having to come back to faking the confidence in yourself, and I think that's what's really important, especially when it comes to jobs and stuff like that, is having a level of confidence in yourself, even if it's not real. Okay, so I'll tell you a story. There's this electrician, and he had his job for, I'd say, about a month, and I mean not a month, about a year, and he's already promoted to multi-manager. And he just got this new trainee, and this trainee noticed that the manager, every time he was asked by the higher ups by something, he always said yes. Always said yes, always said he got it, always yes. There was never a no. His trainee asked, why? Does he actually know all this stuff? Like, I guess you've been in this for just a year, but still, like, this is insane. Like, you're really, really smart. And the electrician turned around and told him, no, I don't. I Google the answer if I need to, or I ask my peers if I need to. But the idea is to fake your confidence, and if it's something you really, really, really don't know, and something you absolutely are not so sure about, and there's like no way you can ever figure out the answer, and you have to be sure you cannot find the answer from anybody else, or it's just a really high project and you don't want to have any risk in it, right? But it has to be something that you have to absolutely exhaust all your options to be able to say no, because the idea is to fake the confidence. Because with experience, later you will eventually be a little bit more confident in your skills. But the idea to get people's attention, to get people to look your way, is confidence. Even if you're faking it. It's always to say yes and not to say no, unless you are 100% sure that all of your options will be exhausted and you will not come up with an answer. And I think that's that is important if you think about it. And a lot of things that we do, especially when it's like coming to job interviews or all that kind of things, right, is you're nervous, right? You're nervous, which I mean is normal. I think you can have as many job interviews and you're probably always going to have that nervous feeling. You can do something so many times and you're probably still going to be like, ooh. But you're going to have, as you go on, right, as you have more experience, within whatever field it is, you probably have more confidence in yourself and like, oh, I can. The idea is to sell yourself, right? You need to sell yourself to whoever it is. There's a thing called the elevator pitch, which if you have never heard of it or don't know much about it, I'd really recommend studying upon it. It's about within like 30 to 45 seconds kind of idea of convincing somebody of all of your traits, even if you're not 100% skilled in them, right? They're not perfect. They don't need to be perfect is the thing. They don't need to. Employers think they need to be perfect, therefore you need to convince them it is. Convince them why you are the right fit kind of idea. And fake it. You have to fake that confidence. I don't fake your credentials. God, don't do that. But fake your confidence. Don't appear nervous when you're talking with somebody and sell yourself. Sell who you are. Sell, like, you're gonna grab the nearest thing next to you, you have somebody in front of you, and you're gonna convince them, you're gonna sell them this product, and it's gonna be the greatest investment in their life. That's what you're practically doing with yourself to an employer. Because that's what they want to hear. They want to hear what's going on. They want to hear what's in, because they're not going to want someone that's nervous, right? They're not going to want someone that's nervous, that isn't too sure of themselves. And you could be a great employee. Could be fantastic. You're the person who gives it your all. But just that hesitance, just that, they're going to see that and be like, oh, well, what if they're in a high stress situation? What if this is going on? They have a lot of things that they're going to be thinking about, right? All these different numbers, all these different things, and you just don't have the confidence and show that hesitance, it's going to show. And for you got to think about it. Just, even if it's an exaggerant kind of number, let's just say thousands of people are applying for that same job. That's the hard part, right? Is that idea that these many people are going there and they probably have experience in the field. They probably have, who knows? They have something better than you. They probably do. How are you going to convince them that you're going to be the best investment of their life? And that's, like I said, it's really, really hard, especially when you don't have confidence in yourself. You're just barely starting out. But it's the idea of fake it. Fake it then. Fake that you have the confidence. Sell yourself in an elevator pitch. Just come up, look at the things that you, even if they're not perfect, things that you have a skill in. Something you can do. If you don't have a skill in it, learn. Learn how to do it. Improve yourself. Improve your resume kind of idea. YouTube exists. Even if it's just through YouTube things, make an independent project, just go at it. If it's something you really want to do, then give it a shot. If it's for job interviews. If you are tired of hearing the rejected, if tired of hearing the no, give it a shot. Just do what you can for it. Sometimes with some employees, it's just employers, you're just not what they're looking for, no matter what you do. keep trying. Unless there is something written somewhere that says you cannot apply, keep going. Because another thing that I think isn't talked about is persistence. Some employers are weird about it, but for a good company, a really good company, one that I would say is worth the challenge, they're gonna see your persistence if you keep going at it, as long as there's no like you cannot reapply or something like that, or if they have like you have to wait so long before reapplying again or something. Persistence is key. They're gonna see that. The employers are gonna see that. You're gonna keep seeing your face and be like, I don't know what to say. You keep coming back. You really want this. You really, really do. So I honestly, I can say all these things and give you all this different advice, but and the hardest thing I would say is just the rejection, right? To even if you don't even hear an answer, I think it's probably even worse than hearing an answer. And it hurts. It really hurts. It makes you start to feel like, well, maybe I'm just not good enough. The things I thought I was good at, or maybe it turned out like, oh, this was great. I did so well in this thing, and I sent it, and like this is gonna be fantastic, and then you get nothing. It's like, oh, and it sucks. It really, 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 really does. It just makes you question. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe I'm not as great as I thought I was, and it really hits your self-esteem. It really, really, really does. And, but here's something. If you don't try it, if you don't keep getting up and trying it over and over, there is 100% guarantee of it never working out, of you never getting it, if you just give up. But if you keep trying and keep working at it, it's not a guarantee you'll get it, but it's now at least a possibility you will. Even if it's a slim, tiny chance, even if it's tiny, there's still a possibility. So, it's up to you. Do you want the 100% guarantee of not gonna happen, or do you just want to keep trying? Because unfortunately, that's life. I was about hitting your head against things and being told no repeatedly until something magically just opens its door and says, sure, come on in. But that's up to you. It's up to you if you're gonna give it a shot and have that 100% guarantee no, or that possibility of a yes. And I won't say, oh, it will happen, and all these things, because I'm sure you've heard that from many people, like, oh, when the time comes, it will happen. At the time comes, it will happen. No. Reason I'm saying no to saying that is because I want you to work for it. If this is something you want, work for it. Don't just wait for the right moment to happen. Hit your head against it. Beat your head against it. Go for it. And keep trying. Because what will happen is you're going to start building confidence within yourself. With every no you get, and the fact that you keep getting up and keep going and keep wanting to improve yourself for it, and be like, let me sell you. Let me sell you why you should hire me. You're going to get that confidence. With each no, make it into something for yourself, saying, I'm going to add that number to a possibility of yes instead. Whatever it is. I said, you have control over the skills you have in your life, because you can practice them. You can keep practicing. You can build skills. Different skills. You can learn them. Maybe you have people in your circle that are good at one thing, or maybe you don't know. Start talking about it. Get out there. Start talking to people. If you don't know people, frick, there's YouTube. There is YouTube. I know people make fun of it. It's like, oh, I YouTubed it and everything, but a lot of people actually learn from it, and it's a skill, and it's better than having no experience. It's better than having none. At least you have some knowledge onto the topic, rather than zero. So, and don't be like me. Don't be like me where you put yourself into a cycle and you beat your head over it again, over and over and over, and get stressed and get frustrated with it. Because the result that you're going to get at the end, you're not going to be happy about it. And it's just going to sit on your shoulders and weigh you down, and you're going to feel terrible about it. So, take a step back, think what you can, take a deep breath, lay out your skills, what you can do. Maybe you gotta wait for a little bit before you could do a job interview again. Maybe you just need to take a little breather instead of repeatedly, here's my application, here's my application, here's my application. Fake it till you make it is truly and actually really good saying. Because then once you're in, you can learn. But also, study elevator pitch. I really, 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 really recommend it. Study it. Study it as much as you can. And skills that you are not 100% in, you don't have to be. You just gotta fake it like you do. Or maybe some of the things don't require you to be perfect at it. At the very least, it'd be like, oh, you know what? I'm not great at it. But I'm working on it. That's another thing that if an employer hears and you have a little bit of knowledge of, it'd be like, damn, I weren't kidding. All right, well, hire him and then get them to work on all this other stuff. So. But remember, not trying is 100% guarantee no. Trying, it's not a guarantee yes, but it's a possibility. And I like numbers, alright? Anyways. You guys made me go on tangents there. Sorry. Those hit a little close to home. But anyways. While we were talking this entire time, I had my stress ball ear thing. So I was pointing at my monitor with it like, oh, you listen here, Johnny. I'm trying it to Granny Fatum. But yeah, no, my fingertips hurt so bad. God, my fingers. Oh. I said I was practicing the guitar. See, I'm doing the thing where I'm throwing myself into literally everything again. But I've been learning. I've been practicing my guitar again, and oh, my fingers hurt so bad. They like feel like a ton of needles the minute I just press them onto something. Because if you don't know how to play a guitar, when you're holding onto the frets, which is like the neck of the guitar, you're not supposed to use the pad of your finger, like just lay it flat. You're supposed to actually use the tips of your fingers to press down on the strings, right? And you have depending on where it is on the neck, sometimes you have to press a little harder, not so hard, and all that stuff. Well, I'm still learning, so everything's like at max press, but it's like the tips of my fingertips, so I had to file down my nails so I could actually press down because you can't have nails. And just like using like the very, very itty bitty tip of it, just hurts. I'm supposed to build calluses eventually and they get used to it, but right now it's just But also, the holiday is coming up soon, isn't it? Anybody got, I mean, not November, but December's coming up. Does anybody have any plans for holidays? Family plans? No plans? Plans with me? I mean, we don't stream on Christmas, but actually, what is Christmas gonna lie on? I'm curious. Oh, Christmas ends on a Thursday. And then Wednesday is Christmas Eve, which I should be able to stream Christmas Eve. I don't think to do it usually till like exactly nighttime, so we should be fine. And my games, oh, that was a good Christmas gift. Follow ours. Are you guys gonna play some games and just play them at home? Well, birthday gift. I saw the birthday thing and it immediately popped in my head. Christmas gift to yourself. Birthday. November to December. It's a lot of birthdays being celebrated for me. Oh, I see. So I don't have to attend. Oh. Media family. Nice. I see. I was gonna have plans for this December. We were gonna do, I was thinking this December, next December, but now with officially how things are going, it's probably gonna have to happen next year. I wanted to play Valhalla, but especially in a way where we would play it the day that is in game. We'd play it actually here, right? And just that day, so like kind of like a little unique. But unfortunately, I'm gonna probably have to stay with my grandmother for about a week while my grandfather is out of town. So since I have to go, I'm gonna go stay with her, so I won't have my streaming equipment with me. So that completely ruins my plans for that. So that would probably have to happen next year. This is perfect, right? It's like all these days I had plans and all this stuff, and then just magically something happens, and I'm like, oh, just stepped right on all of it. Okay. But I mean, I'll enjoy staying with my grandmother, to be honest. I love her. Bring back some good memories of being little and staying at her house. Like, food for Christmas? What kind of food? More birthdays means more food? What kind of food? I'm curious. What delicious food? I want burger. I don't know why right now. I just thought, I was like, I want burgers. God, like a nice juicy meat patty and cheese. Fruit salad? Oh, fruit salad! Sorry, with me at family on the 24th. Oh, interesting. A whole week though. Oh, nice. Oh, that's interesting. It's the 24th instead of the 25th. Interesting. Hello, welcome. I know, it's ooh, delicious. Fruit salad is very good. Grandmother makes a fruit salad. Oh, delicious. I was helping her. I usually when I go out with her, we'll get groceries together and such. And we were kind of talking, and I was like, are you gonna make fruit salad this year? So she's like, yes. So I was like, yay! I felt like a little kid again. Yay! Fruit salad! Oh my god, the eggnogs are like already out. My grandmother loves eggnog. She had the eggnog immediately. I don't like early November. It's like, damn, she was fast on that. But seeing eggnog, I like eggnog. Who doesn't like eggnog? Who likes eggnog and who doesn't like eggnog? I like eggnog, but I like it in sips because it is so sweet, and I will die from overdose of sweetness. But who has never had eggnog? You don't know what I'm talking about. You're like, oh, gross. What is that? Then where do you live? Because, huh? Eggnog? Is it called something else elsewhere? I'm curious. Wait, is eggnog called something else elsewhere, or is that just under my rock place? Call it a bit. Am I wrong? Oh no. Is that just oh no. Is that just an under my rock place thing? Spell it EGGNOG. Oh my god, is that really? Really? Crab spaghetti, ice cream cake. Oh, ice cream cake is good. Pizza, ice cream, tons of chocolate, roasted pig, brownies, and pork chops. Oh. One of the ones I brought home. Oh my god, delicious. That's a good thing. That's a great thing about like parties, especially like when there's like a ton of food and just bringing it home and its deliciousness. My family on the other side do cookouts like all the time. Like they always have like barbecues and stuff. They have like ribs and steaks and like barbecue chicken. It's delicious. Charbroiled. I'm hungry. I want a burger. No, it's biscuit named eggnog. That is interesting. Glorious chicken milk. Oh god. Really? You guys don't know what eggnog is? Is it called? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see if it's called something else. Eggnog. Oh. No, it's in other places too. It's not just... I mean, unless you guys are part... Huh. This is exposing everybody's location. How interesting. So, okay. So they're in there, it's just that. Then there's... Okay. There's a version of it called Rom Pope, maybe? Puerto Rico is Coquito? Ponche crema? And Sabayon? I don't know, I'm guessing these. Passette? Oh shoot, this is German. I don't know this one. Ehrlichor? I butchered that so bad. Advocat and Man's milk. Tamakozaki, Kogel Mogel, and Biblia con Pisco. Is that sound like anything to you guys? How fascinating. That is really interesting. Huh. All he drinks this Christmas is water, soda, or juice? Where do you live? Speak for the first time. That is fascinating. Because in the UK it's called Posset, or I think something like that, or at least that's what it was previously called. I don't know what it's called now, but that's what it was saying. How interesting. Huh. Fascinating. But anyways, yeah, there's a thing called eggnog. If you don't know what it is, look it up. And it's sweet. Usually it's very, very sweet. But for me, I could always sip it. My grandmother had it instantly. I have some right now. I should have put that in my coffee. That would have been delicious. I have like a peppermint mocha creamer that I put in my coffee right now. But yeah, interesting. Huh. Interesting. That's just reminding me of something else, and now I can't remember. Damn it, I forgot. I was about to say something. Nope, don't remember. It's dead. Dang it. We have our own drink here called Glog. It's like a sweet and spicy wine. I feel like I heard that before. I probably pronounced that wrong, but interesting. Eggnog is bread. No, eggnog is a drink. It's a very thick drink. Very sweet, very, like, God, you wanna eat like 5,000 donuts in one sip? I'm kidding. It's not that extreme, but it's a. I don't know how to explain it. It's very much a treat. It's very sweet. It's delicious. I can't really say what I could describe it as similar. So glug, like that. Liquid donut. Oh god. Oh. Look, I'm the person that I will get a donut and I will just eat the top part where the icing is, and that's it. Unless it's the type that has like the glazed all over it, then maybe I'll eat the rest of it. But I don't know. I haven't had a donut in a long time, if I'm gonna be honest. I have not had donuts in a hot minute. I don't even eat sweets. I to go out and eat a sweet. It's very, very rare. Almost perfect. Who hates bread? It's just like it takes away from the flavor. It's just like, what's the point if it's not all flavorful and has this big chunk of bread? It's like, ugh. Made of seaweed jelly and tapioca pearl? Huh. I just realized what we should do soon. I know we usually have our karaoke stream for New Year's celebration, but maybe we should do a karaoke stream before Christmas time. Maybe we can do it Christmas Eve. And that could be in our archive to actually have a little bit of a Christmas celebration. We never actually do anything for Christmas, do we? It's just I don't stream on that day because literally the minute I wake up, like the whole day starts for me with both of my families. Maybe that would be fun. Do a karaoke Christmas stream. That might be. I don't really know Christmas songs. But hey, you want a Fatum rendition of it? Oh, I will give you a Fatum rendition of one. That would be a fun idea. That'd be an easy idea for me too. Which okay, let me always make things clear when it comes to my channel. You guys are allowed to clip whatever you want, upload them to your own channel and such. I don't care about that. And if you want to download an unarchived stream and re-upload it onto your channel, that's fine. That doesn't bother me. People always ask, and I know because some other streamers are like, no, like don't do that or stuff like that. But for me, I don't care. Go ahead, as long as it's not stealing my content and saying that this is your own stuff. I don't care. You're free to do all that stuff. You have unarchived karaoke streams saved on your laptop or whatever of me just killing my throat or whatever. Go ahead, upload them on YouTube. I just don't have them on my channel because I don't want copyright to come back and bring the hammer on me. But it won't. But I just have them dead. They're gone. Like, I don't. So when I say unarchived, I mean they don't even exist on my channel anymore. They're just dead. I delete them afterwards. So yeah, you guys are free to do all that stuff. I need to make that a big point that I know some people are like, oh, don't upload clips or don't like clip certain things or stuff like that and re-upload them. I don't mind. Go right ahead if you want to do any of that stuff. You don't even need to ask me. Just do it. It does not bother me. It does not. And I guess also like with unarchived stuff or anything like that too, you're free to clip things, re-upload them. It doesn't even just have to be through Discord. It could be on a YouTube channel if you want. Doesn't matter to me. You guys are free to do that. I know I remember people asking about it and stuff, but don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's my stuff, you're stealing it and copyright claim you or anything like that. No, you're fine. Go ahead. I encourage it even. I do. As someone that likes to edit things and stuff like that, it'd be cool to see stuff edited from my channel and all different stuff like that. So please do go ahead. And if you do, actually let me know, because I'd like to see what you've done. And maybe bring down the hammer puppet you. I'm kidding. It's fine. Like I said, you guys are free to do what you want with my content. As long as you just don't claim it as your own and say you are Fatum Ruptor, you're fine. I mean, if you do, just be very clear that it's a parody. With a fancy stash and call it the fairies. Yeah, I've never. For me, it's always been a point of just I don't really. I understand copyrights, right? I understand it because unfortunately, people are people and always use some messed up edges and try to take the credits and all this different stuff, right? But it's always been such a tiptoe between, like, the fine line of it, right? It's like what leans into copyright, what doesn't. So I don't want to make that any stressful to anybody. So if there is stuff you've been wanting to do or been hesitant to do for my channel, you're free to do it. Go ahead. So good. We're clear about that. Good. So like I'm mentioning, unarchived karaoke Christmas stream. You guys are free to download it. That's why I even saved it for a little bit after the stream is finished, so you guys have the chance to go ahead and download it and re-upload it if you want. It's fine. It's just gonna be gone from my channel, but it's fine. Some terrible stuff. But yeah, so I can name myself Fatum Ruptor. Yes, you can. Go ahead. But yeah, I like I said, I just remembered that from some stream. I can't recall what it was. But I think it was one of my archived ones, so there's no actual archive version of me saying, hey, you're fine to do this. Go ahead. You want to slap my face on some stuff? Go ahead. Make a Fatum K clip compilation. Go ahead. Like I said, I encourage it even. It would be really, really cool to see stuff that you guys find entertaining enough to want to make clips about and all sorts of stuff. And let me know, because I'd like to see it. If you're too embarrassed, then you don't have to show me, but I'll edit on my channel. I'm not seeing them. Now I want to go check them. I'll go check them in a second. I don't want to see them. Oh, come no. No, don't do that. But yeah. said, I only make streams unarchived just because of the whole copyright claims and such, and I don't want that to ever come back. And like I said, they're karaoke streams. They're not the main things that I do on my channel. They're just there for silly funs, so that's why they disappear also afterwards. I can the YouTube chat? Aw, don't know how. Good luck. Oh my god, so I said I was making a channel trailer, right? So my idea was like, alright, I'm gonna get like some of the shorts that I've made since they're already done with edits and try to compile them and all. I ran into the short for Bad in Theater. Oh my god, I love that one so much. We need to do a reaction stream to Bad in Theater. I need to do a reaction stream to my own stream for it because, oh my god, the unhinged levels I went for that. That still has to be my greatest, one of my greatest memories. It was a great game already. It really, really was. But, oh, just the memories for that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, what are you doing not watching my Bad End Theater streams? What are you doing? Go watch them. They're great. They're fantastic. You want to watch an unhinged Fatum? Just go at it. There you go. It's fantastic. You want good Fatum archive streams to listen to? There you go. You don't even really need to watch it if I'm gonna be honest. You can just listen to it. It's me reading the stuff anyways. Although it does have really cute visuals and stuff. And then another one I saw was the princess from Slay the Princess and dropping her head. When the gremlin in me comes out. I'm a good streamer. I would never. It just You know what I've been wanting to make too? Is, you know how when we start the streams and sometimes I'm a little delayed, or even when I'm in my away screen, I want to make, and like not use music, but I actually just want to make just like a short tune or something, so you guys could have some background music to listen to while I'm in my away screen, or in this screen, I guess. That would be fun. I wanted to get a soundboard, actually. Starting scene. Yeah, starting scene. The loading screen. It's loading as I prepare my coffee. Oh yeah, did anybody else see the oh, what's it called? What Valve did, Steam did, console thingy. I thought that was interesting. I'm kind of curious how that exactly is any improvement, really. I mean, it's basically a mini computer in a sense for video games, right? Whatever you have in the library and such, and then you can But then the problem with that though is that if you need to, like, games that come out that are already new and stuff, and they need like certain upgrades with your PC, you can usually, I mean, I say you can easily just upgrade it. It's not easy. God, it's like, oh, but this is no longer compatible with this. It's like, damn it! But it is pretty cool though. I mean, of course I would think they would make it. Have they even dropped the price for it yet? I don't remember if they have or not. I don't think so, right? The new Cube Gaming? Yeah! Yeah. It is interesting. I heard about it, and at first I was like, oh, that's really, really cool. And then I was thinking, would that be good? The PC as well? You don't have to sub. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. So you can't, so it is basically, I didn't look too far into it. But yeah, I'm curious of how that's gonna change the playing field for a lot of games. Because they have the Steam Deck too, which has always caught my interest. $6.99 and lower. Huh. Oh, welcome. I guess that is a cool thing, right? It's like, especially like all the games are usually indies and stuff like that. That would be interesting. Be very, very interesting to see how that all works out. I don't know. I'm usually the type that I don't get anything till I see it fully out and see how people experience it first, and like, ah, okay. Then. And then Valve also announced their VR headset, right? That's the one that really caught my interest. I said I've been looking into VR a lot more. But the Steam controller, I haven't seen it. Hold on, let me look it up. Steam controller. What? Wait, which one is it? Huh. If this is the controller that I'm seeing correctly, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I've also, it's just, I have tiny hands, alright? Even the controllers I have now aren't like true Xbox size controllers. They're even actually a little smaller than the Xbox controller. Because honestly, PlayStation 4 controller is like the best controller for me because it's tinier and it fits better in my hands and I can move on the buttons like I need to. But I see this one, I'm like, oh god. Oh god. But I don't know, maybe it'd be different. Maybe it'd be different actually in hands. Huh. Yeah, like that extra padding in the bottom there. What is that? What are those two paddles at the very bottom under the thumbsticks? That's interesting. Huh. A touchpad. Strange. Has the buttons in the back too and all that. The massive Xbox controllers were. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about the controller. Like I said, I have tiny hands, so I don't. That when I see that controller, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not. My fingers are gonna die. The stretching. Ah. But yeah, no, the headset really did catch my attention, though. I said I've been wanting to do more VR stuff for stream since I did mention that one of the reasons why this model was such a headache to make was because it should. I still haven't been able to test it out yet. I'm still getting my VR headset set up after I had to reboot it and everything. But this model should actually work, like if we're doing VR chats and stuff like that, so. And I mentioned not like public VR chat, because I'm not going to risk that, but there is like different built-in worlds in that game to where they have like horror maps and stuff, which I think would kind of be a fun experience to go through. Controller. Interesting. But yeah, no, that VR headset does look really, really, really nice. It looks really fancy. So that one caught my interest a lot. I was very interested in that. The console though was fascinating to me. You know, I've been wanting to play, like I said, I've been wanting to play VR games, and especially there was oh my god, there was one VR game that I saw that really caught my interest. I don't remember what it was called. I'm blanking right now because I'm for some reason thinking about another game that I was looking at, but that's not VR. Damn it. But no, I've wanted to do VR. I did say depending on how things go with myself physically, I'm not too sure when we'll be able to do VR. I did say if anything next year, probably after March. Depending on how things are, I might be able to, but I might be stubborn, me, and I might do a test to see how that will work for me. So. As of now, probably, maybe either in the beginning of next year or this year, once I can get my VR headset set up, like I need to. 'Cause gosh, I talked about it, right? I had loaded it up and it was malfunctioning in all different ways where I was like, I need to reset this. So when I did, it like wiped everything. So I still have to set it up completely and get all my stuff back. So, I don't know what happened. It's by itself right now? Ooh, boy. Hello, welcome. that will be, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. Yeah. Anything else that people are excited about coming out soon? Anything? From games to console stuff to movies to I don't know, what else do things people get excited about? anything anybody has coming up that they're excited about? Tell your streamer, talk to me, I'm listening. My ears are open. Oh my god, I just remembered. So I've been wanting to give Wuthering Waves a try, and let me explain why. So, I'm not, especially when it's like there's no auto function in the game, it's really hard for me to keep up, but when I saw this game, I was like, maybe I'll make an exception, and we'll make it like more for stream, you know, just kick Nikkei to the road and then try this game out, because apparently the voice actor that plays Shadowheart and the child, the terrifying nuke child from Claire Expedition voices one of the characters in there. So I was like, I need to see little sis again. I heard her voice and I was like, oh my god, I need. So maybe we might bring that in. I heard about it and I was like, oh my god. I heard her voice. I forgot what it was. It was a trailer, I think, or like an ad I was getting on YouTube, and I heard her voice and I was like, what the heck? Because she has a very distinct voice to me. I can pinpoint her voice from anywhere. Oh my god, she has a very unique tone. And I heard it, and I just, like, my head snapped so quickly around. I was like, Nuke little sis, is that you? If you've never seen my Claire Expedition playthrough, or my original Baldur's Gate playthrough, probably more, I'd say, my Claire Expedition one, you won't understand. But you should go watch it. It's a great game. Fantastic game. I really love that game. It's been a minute since I've played a game that I've been super hyped for to play. Well, actually, I wasn't even hyped for it. I was just like, as I was playing through it, I was just going through all the emotions of like, oh my god, this is so much fun! And it's the most I've ever actually taken the time to plan something in the game. And I say nuke, I mean nuke. So, go watch that. If you haven't, after the stream, go watch that. You need something to listen to in the background, and you want a great story, like a really fantastic story, great soundtracks and everything, and be at the edge of your seat with little old me, go watch that. There's a new game where wins meet? Huh? What? Metroid Prime 4. Ah, sorry, my eyeball feels like it has something in it again. I swear, I'm just like shedding eyelashes and they're just popping right into my eyes. Ah! Metroid Prime 4. I don't know what that is. And then there was also that game with the lap pillow. I kind of forgot about that till right now. I just thought about that. I don't know why that reminded me of that, but it did. Which is not a game that is coming out. It's been out for a while, but it's kind of weird. Like when I get into my thinking of like, okay, this is what games do I need to introduce now that we're done with this and this and this, and then when I go to do it, like my brain blinks. I'm like, oh god, I don't know what to do. I did in Pacific Prime though. Pacific Prime. Pacific Drive, which I actually really enjoying that game. You guys want a chill game that suddenly turns into a wild roller coaster? Go watch that one. I'm making this a good convincing ad for you. Hey, if you haven't checked out those streams, what are you doing? Right after this stream ends, why don't you go on and check it out? Just a nice, chill, chaotic ride. Want to see Fatum driving and see how that ends up turning out? That's the stream for you to watch. We're not done with it yet. It's great though. Oppie's the best. Oppie's great. Hey, remember how we were talking about elevator pitch? Which, once again, if you don't know what elevator pitch is, go learn about it. Study that thing. God, that is incredible. What would I say? Not a philosophy. Just smart idea? What would I call it, right? What would we call it? Let me see. Let's see. If I put in elevator pitch. Yeah, it's a type of speech, I guess. It's very, very important. Go learn about it. If you ever want to do anything at all, elevator pitch, ideal. People have such short attention spans. God, it's helpful. Especially nowadays. Oh, attention spans just right out the door. Me included. I'm also right out the door. Also, mention the music we have in the background from White Bat Studio, which you can go check it out. I don't think I updated the link. I think the link is still to the old one, but it's still their channel. They have copyright-free music, like completely, absolutely completely. The only thing they want is just accredit them, and that's it. That you're using the music. So hey. They're really great. We've been using them for a long time on this channel, and I've been enjoying it. So much appreciated to them. If you want to go check it out and you're enjoying this music listening to the background. They have all different types, not just gentle tunes like this. This is just their newest, longer list of one that's hours long instead of like 4 minutes long. So, go check them out if you haven't. They've been very, very helpful. But yeah, no, God, let me name all the things that are in my head that I want to do. 1, learning how to play my guitar again. 2, making a channel trailer for the channel. 3, I want to get a soundboard so we can have some fun playing around with that for stream. 4, I wanted to make like an away music, but also use like the starting screen here music when I'm like gone for a little bit or just talking like this. But actually make one, not just use other people's stuff. I make one. I feel like that would be a cool project to work on. Stressful project, but cool project. And yeah, that's whew. I'm working on two of those. I haven't got to the soundboard or to the, I don't know, like having a soundboard would be fun. Like not just a soundboard, but also like have cool effects to the microphone and make it sound like I'm talking from a hallway kind of idea. It's just like the things. I feel like that would be a fun, silly things to do for stream. I was kind of, I get into these moments where I get so, okay. We're gonna have heart-to-heart moments, alright? Are we ready? So, I think I mentioned before in October, right? Sometime in October, that I was just kind of getting, I want to say burned out, I guess, for stream. I just wasn't really all in it, I guess is my best way to kind of describe it. Just wasn't fully in it, and I was kind of getting worried about the fact that maybe I'm needing to move on from streaming. Maybe my time is up for streaming. Maybe this is where the time I stop kind of feeling was. So, and then I was out of town for about a week, and then when I came back, I made a more of a push to wanting to play what I kind of wanted to play and see if maybe that was just a little bit of my issue. Is just I was playing games that really didn't interest me, and I just kept running into them that I was kind of bored from, or I know, like all sorts of factors, right? Well, heart to heart moment. I'm still kind of feeling that. With some, I don't know, just... And I think I've noticed it the most by my shorts. I have not made another short in a hot minute. Like, a really, really long time since... I literally... When I was... What did I do? Friday when I got back. I went to go see a movie. It was a late night movie, and finally when I got back, I was like, I need to make a short for Saturday. I don't have one at all. And that's when I kind of noticed. I was like, oh crap. I have been really behind, and usually I have like a ton of shorts ready to go and everything, and have them all planned out, and just, all right, here's this. And I kind of noticed I have been very much just making one just for that day and be like, all right, good. I have it. I did it. And that kind of feeling, I just started thinking, I was like, I'm still not recovered. I am still not. And I was kind of, I was talking about it, the artist that I listen to a lot, NF. I'm gonna link his song in the description, and two songs. I cannot stress enough how much these two songs really kind of hit. Oh, there's a couple of the songs from his album that really hit close to home, but these two songs specifically just hit me the most, I guess. And one of those things I say, a little perfect storm, things just suddenly happen, don't they? Where is this channel? There it is. So let's do... Does it not just have a release? No, okay. That works. Okay, so we'll do this one. Copy. I'll link them in the description so you can go listen to them. You can listen to them now or after stream. Doesn't matter. If you want to see the lyrics, just make sure you open captions, because he does have captions open for them, or you can look them up. I don't know if they're on yet. Okay. So there's that one, and then the last one here, I think, is probably the one that hit me the most. Okay, so they're both there if you want to go see them. They're in the description if you want to check them out and see a little bit of what I'm talking about here. So, the last one that I linked is called Washed Up. And in one of his lyrics, he mentions about, well, that idea of is he just done, right? Is he just hit everything that he's done and just isn't in it anymore? Is he at his breaking point kind of idea? Is this just the time where it's time to just fade away, or is it to keep going and just doesn't realize that you're on that brink yet? And kind of that feeling that it feels like you're just putting out trash. And that's what I've been feeling. And it's been making me feel really, really, really guilty of the idea that I feel like I'm not putting my all into it. Like I had been for a while, and it just feels like it's been half done, half baked, just something to get out there and shove out the door kind of feeling. And it sucks. It's really, really been sucking so bad of just continuously in that feeling over and over and over. But if I'm gonna be honest, if what I could see myself doing, like I have other things that I do besides streaming, right? Other things in my life that are a factor into all different things that I do. But I look at them, and then I look at streaming, and I try to do that idea of where do you see yourself from 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, kind of idea. And streaming has always been there. It's always been like, well, this is what I see. This is what I do. And even now, when I look at it, the other stuff that I'm doing just feels more like a chore than what I'm doing here. And when I see that, I'm like, oh, okay, so I do still enjoy this. This is still something that I want to do. But then when I look and see everything that I do, or when I'm actively in it, it's just, is this, or if I just brainwashed myself into doing this kind of idea and I don't know anything else, or maybe I'm just scared to move on, or is it idea that I just love it, but there's just something that I need to fix. There's something I need to adjust. There's something I need to restart, kind of, in a sense. Did I wear myself out too much trying to make the new model? Did that really kind of kill it for me? Was it all of that factors in planning for the anniversary stream and everything, and the stress of like, oh, what if people don't like it, or what if people want the older one instead, and this is just not doing it, and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, well, maybe from here we'll work on it. And also, like, I can tell you 100 things that went through my mind for a lot of stuff that I was working on for stream, had done for stream, and everything. And I kind of been going through the motions for the past 2-3 weeks now, of just sitting at my computer, staring at my channel, and just thinking, have I just been half baking things, half doing stuff for the past couple of months? So I think that's where in my head, that's why I've been throwing myself into practicing my guitar again, because I'm like, hey, that would kind of be fun. We could be silly and make a silly, stupid song on stream, kind of idea. I don't know first look about music, but it would just be a fun thing to do, wouldn't it? Right? See what I'm getting at? And then with the whole soundboard thing, I was like, oh, well, be an upgrade of what to do, right? Like, make more silly sounds and fun things. That would be a interesting factor, right? So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been going through. And like I said, like, I look at the stuff that I have here on the overlay, and and it's work done by not just me, right? My original background, of course, was inspiration for this background that we have. That was made by one of you guys, which is I think stuff that I get from you guys is so, till this moment, feels like the very first one that I've ever gotten of just shocking. And that's when I see here all the little improvements, all the things, all of it is things that you guys have given to the channel and helped improve it. And so when I look at it and I think to myself, have I done anything to really try to improve the channel in any way to help it grow? And I think what's for me, what's been stuck is that I've, like I said, that washed up song, the second one that I linked, really, I said, hit close to home for a lot of stuff. One of the other part of his lyrics, he talks about that even if we make more money and all that stuff, we're still going to keep the budget, kind of idea. And I think and to me at least, what it felt like is the idea of not over exaggerating things, not like still just being ground level, I guess. And that's just kind of how I've been feeling for streams of like, well, I don't want to make it fancy. All this overlays and all this special stuff and alerts and pops-ups and I just like, yeah, it's improving the stream, right? That's what we're doing. We're upgrading the stream. It's not like I'm just trying to be like everybody else and trying to do what I think I'm supposed to do to help the stream grow, right? I don't know. That's what's kind of been weighing on my mind for a while now. I've just kind of been working on for streams. And when I was making the channel trailer, like that was actually something that I was kind of thinking about. I wanted to do, and I was thinking in a sense of like, oh, maybe this is what I should do to help the channel grow kind of idea. And like I said, it's hard, right? Because people can say numbers, they don't matter and all that. But they do. We're all egotistical. We all have a little bit of an ego that we like to be stroked and all this different stuff, right? We like the praise. We like to see that stuff done. And no matter what somebody says, the numbers don't matter. The numbers don't matter. They do to an extent. They hit a little. And when I was kind of making the trailer, I said it was kind of an idea of like, oh, maybe this will help the channel more. But I was kind of going through it. It was almost a little therapeutic because I was seeing my old self, right? I was seeing here. I'll show you what I have right now. It's basic baby stuff. I haven't really put too much for it yet. Where is it? If it'll load. Come on. Suddenly it's not loading. Well, this is okay, there it goes. It's just taking its sweet time, which is surprising. Here. I'll just do a display capture so it's easier. Oh, the display capture is huge. Let me scope myself over. Okay. Play.
Be afraid.
Hold on, let me mute the music real quick. Let me go over to this phase. Okay, let me restart that.
Be afraid.
It's going up the escalator. And then he does her magic cuss.
Oh no.
Wait a minute!
No time for taking it back. It's done. You let go of the princess's head and watch as she plunges into the abyss.
Are you serious?
I'll end you!
Wait, no, hold
Oh,
on.
no.
Sorry I laughed. I'm sorry I laughed. I'm sorry I laughed. This is an issue. I'm getting my buttons confused. This is gonna get me killed. I can't remember if closing the door. Those demons from Horming? No. What? What you talking about? We've always been family friendly. I have no idea what you're talking about. How do you make families? No. She's already thinking about the rope. He's already thinking about where's the bed.
Why?
Talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. You're the only one who can assassinate her. In the bedroom. This was my moment. She woke up.
I'll end you!
She's just going. She's just going.
Why? Surprise! What the fuck?
And I don't. And I was seeing all of this. It made me envious. It did. It really made me envious of this me. Just. See little characters in the neck. I don't know. I said when I was making it through all of this, I was stressed at first and being like, I need to work on this, work on that, and all this stuff. But then when I was also, like I said, I was going through it. It made me frustrated, and it made me envious of this me. Like, I know through these, because I could see the dates when they were uploaded and such. So when I was finding these shorts, I could find when I was sick. I was sick. I don't think I was sick this exact day, but I was sick. I think I was actually sick this day. I said on this stream, I think it was this stream, I threw up. I was very, very sick, but I still, here I was. Did I push myself? I did. But did I have a good time? I did. Here, what was this? I think, was this 2024? 2023? A lot of, like, personal things. I know what I was going through each of these days when I was going through them. And I was kind of thinking, I was like, I know in a lot of these, they were not my greatest of moments, but here on stream, it's just being me. Just being me, just being my silly stuff. Where just this face. I like this face right here. Has to be my favorite. It just looks so traumatized. There's no thought between those eyeballs. And like I said, I think that's where I feel envious of this me. Like, I miss this me. I just don't know where she went. I think that's the hard part for me right now. And like, even with the inclusion of shorts into the channel and all the like the shorts for of course for engagement for different viewers and for people to find the channel in different ways and such too is of course the reason why, but it also because I liked editing. I did, but then it just became really, really hard to keep up with editing to this level, so that's why I switched it to the other way that we went through. And I think those are fine. They're not my favorite shorts, my recent ones, but they're honestly the only way I've been able to really keep up. This was just really starting to strain on me. Like, my eyes were really starting to hurt making these shorts. And making this channel trailer so far, it's like, what, a minute and 44 seconds? In milliseconds to show. But I enjoyed it, but it was really honestly so hard to keep up. It was very, very difficult, and like I said, making this, I remembered why. Like my back hurts so much, my eyes hurt, and it's because a lot of it, like you notice the sinking from different scents, and like some of these shorts are also edited a little bit, and trying to keep them within the whole precise thing. And I tend to get myself very engrossed into things to where I'm just leaning forward, staring at the screen like this a lot, and just like little baby stepping it of everything, and just yeah. And this is basic. This is basic levels right now. I honestly, a lot of my time is spent trying to find the right shorts that I wanted, and also editing them more towards the widescreen. And unfortunately, I don't know if you can tell, I liked this one. No, not that one. Which one was it? This one. I liked this one a lot from my Outlast one. I really, really, really did. I think this was like one of my first shorts too that I made. But my problem with this is that I didn't have the original anymore because it was on my other PC. So this is actually the shorts video, and I just expanded it to fit, which is why it's not as nice looking as the others, because I just stretched it. I literally just had to stretch it, and I had to edit a few to make it look a little fitting into the screen. So that's what a lot of my time I was spent just readjusting things and stuff. I haven't gotten to the real difficult focusing on transition scenes, and like I don't know what to put for the beginnings, and then I don't know what to put for the ends, and that's what I've been trying to brainstorm. And I said it's been fun. I've very much missed editing again. I really have. I love editing. It's a lot of fun to do. God, that mouse on screen when I'm using controller. Oh my god. My brain hurts just from seeing that on screen. Oh, I judge you, me, but also I envy you, me. And I think that's why I also want to do like a reaction stream to one of my older streams, especially this stream. Just like I said, I miss this me. I miss me. And I can't, I don't know where she went, and I can't find her. And that's the part that sucks. But anyways. Okay, just make sure that was still on loop. Oh, I need to pull up chat again. There you go. The old model. When I see the old model too, like I miss it. I do. I kind of miss it. And then I feel like the one I have now isn't good enough. And then that's where I guess I say I feel like I go into that spiral of everything that I keep trying to work on now just feels like trash. I don't know. That's just kind of where my mindset's been for streaming a bit. And maybe it's just being hard on myself, right? I'm just hard on myself, just... Remember earlier I talked about being... I go into this rhythm. This... not a spiral, but like a... like a loop kind of feeling. Where I feel like I'm stuck in that loop right now. And And I thought it was like because I need to maybe play what I mostly want to play for stream, right? Maybe it's what I need to kind of just reset myself into things, and then kind of when I was trying to do so, just didn't really feel like it. You feel good? I don't. I think my problem is that's not even what my problem is. It's just I can't. I don't know how to really explain it. All I could say is just listen to those 2 songs if you really want to understand kind of where my mindset is. Especially the last one, I think, is just kind of where it hit me the most. And I was just kind of sitting there. I was listening to his album. It had just released like at midnight, and so I was in bed. I was trying to go to sleep, and it released. I was like, oh, and I was just laying there, and I started crying because I just listened to it. I listened to a mixed order, and it was first the Fear one that popped up, and at that moment I just felt shocked. And then as it went through all of them, and then it perfectly hit the washed up one as the last one, and I just started crying. And that's just, I guess, where I just don't know anymore. Well, anyways, so I'll figure it out, I guess. Some way, somehow. Well, I'll see. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys an insight again to how I've been feeling. If some streams have felt a little off or stuff. I thought I had it. I thought I was like, I'm good. I'm good now. And then I said I had those moments when I was just looking at my channel and it just felt, I don't know, like I don't feel pride in it, I guess. I don't feel like, yeah, I did this. I just look at it now and I'm like, really? That's it? It's a terrible way to think, right? Terrible way to feel. I forgot. I don't even remember why, but I kind of realized I was like, oh my god, this is about 4.5 years. I think now it is, right? Officially from the 21st, I think. It's 4.5 years that this channel has existed, that I've been streaming. And I think that's when I put that number in perspective, and that's when I really looked at my channel and I just felt meh. I just felt meh. Like, I looked at that and I was like, how can I be proud of that? I mean, sure, there's persistence in it. There's consistency. But that's really all I felt when I was looking at it. I didn't like it. I didn't like the feeling. I didn't like it at all. And I think it's where I also mentioned earlier the whole idea that like from perspectives, right? You have the idea of, and I see what your message too is. There's always someone else out there better that does it better, right? They're always better than you, and that's just kind of what's been eating at me. Is that feeling? But then that's where I went back again. It was this. If you just give up, it's a no, 100% guarantee. If you don't, it's a possibility. But then at the end, I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm hoping for. Am I looking for numbers? Am I looking for joy again? Am I looking validation? What is it? I don't know. And honestly, it's kind of interesting. I'm looking at my model right now. Just how fitting. Honestly, a really fitting model for this year for me. And it's kind of that feeling too, where I think I mentioned the past couple years have been really harsh on me. Finally, I think, sheesh, I can't even say last year I finally caught a break. No, I didn't. And this year, I guess I had that feeling like, oh, things will get better. Things are gonna finally, you know, we're gonna get better. We're gonna get all situated. We're gonna, finally, this year will be my year. It has been nothing but the opposite. And I think that's where, like, I look up and I just get angry, and just the idea of why. Just give me a damn break. I feel like I'm having a crash out moment. I feel my eyes watering. I'm trying to stop it. Anyways. That's just me right now. That Christmas tree get hidden behind the... It did, didn't it? Yeah, that Christmas tree got hidden behind the thingy. I think one of the... Yeah, that's... Well, okay. Good to know that's what's happening there. Wait, can I adjust that? Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. Oh, well, that's why that's happening. Okay. So that, I don't think, would necessarily be fixed. I'd have to go through... Yeah, I have to go through the schedule thing. Okay, that's what's happening. Different... God, oh, you should see my OBS. It's like an absolute mess. Different, images you see on here are either within actually the file where the schedule is, or they're a separate thing that's a captured image through OBS. Like, for instance, which one? The Ronnie one? Watch, it's there, and it's gone. It's there, and it's gone. But I can't do that to the Christmas trees. I have to actually open those up in Photoshop and all that. That's why that's happening. I look a better hope. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. I don't know. Like I said before, I've just... just tired, I think, right now. Just very, very tired. Everything's kind of just hitting a peak right now. There's just that feeling of, oh. I think for me, it's also, I want to improve. I do. I want to improve. I want to do things. I want to improve myself. I don't want to just be stagnant, I guess. And then that's where I get into the spiral of like, am I just doing this because this is what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing? Or is this actually because of what I want to do? Or am I just doing this for other reasons that aren't actually good reasons? And that's where I start to question myself. And it's just like, oh, can I just do something and not think this way? But I'll figure it out. I've done it before, I'll do it again. Well, yeah. I hope that didn't ruin anyone's perspective for my streams recently. I apologize if it did. For me, like I said, I looked at it and I was just kind of seeing everything, and when I heard the music, I was just, I want to be honest. Just honest with how I feel about things. I think, of course, there's a level of professionalism, but I think there's also, at least. What I am doing, I am allowed to be a little bit more bare, I guess. Put my heart out there, in a sense. Even if it's not for like, yeah, we got this, or oh, I'm so extremely happy, everyone, but rather just explain with the stuff that I feel like I'm doing right now. Just, it feels bleh. Like, I look at it and I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. What do I do? Like I said, it really feels like I've just been, personally, it just feels like trash, but that's just me and my own personal feelings. Fun to brainstorm and create stories again. Like, I still have my old scripts for the channel little story bits that I would do. Different angle. Those were fun to do. So a lot of these are like talking from back and forth. So a lot of it was just like me talking in my brain and just having a full-on war going on there. And then I write them down. They're very fun to do. That's what I'm looking at right now. Other times are just writing it like a journal. Oh my god, this one's like a book. I have to say, which one's my favorite? Because I have, what is this? This one just, oh, this one I remember feeling chill going through this one. I was checking it. I have so many grammar mistakes in here, but it was just for my eyeballs only. sting of the cold air on my face, tearing me away from death's doorsteps for a moment. Cold metal splitting my skin, my chest. Oh! By my heart. Oh! Ow! What the heck? Ouchies. Let me read this one, actually. Sounds of light steps filled my sleep-induced mind, eyes straining to open. My mind scrambled to find the source of those sounds. There was nothing. The surface beneath my back felt accommodating to my spine. The cushion beneath my head enveloped me gently. My body felt warm under the gentle warm covering. Yet, the source of the steps was still unfound. Eyes straining to look around, yet they felt glued to where the ceiling should have been. Where was it? Before the time to truly ponder that thought, another feeling stung of my nerves. My chest felt cold. I couldn't turn to look. My eyes still unresponding. My mouth tried to speak, only to realize that it was already ajar. I expected my throat to be dry. It wasn't. A sharp feeling, like a cold metal splitting my skin on my chest, by my heart. I couldn't scream, but I felt the tears, the pain so sudden and sharp that my body felt in shock. I couldn't move. Agonizingly slow, it crept closer to the source of my life. A cool breeze brushed my face, the sting of cold air on my face tearing me away from death's doorsteps. But for a moment, the crisp wind feels cooler near my eyes and down my cheek, and near my mouth, down my jaw. Drool? No. The truth was obvious. They would finally have their revenge. Not nearly the right punishment I think many of them felt it should be, but maybe my death would be the best they could get. Finally, with one swift movement of pure hatred, what was left of their many hands plunged the metal to end me. I could hear their joyous laughter, tears of joy and relief. Such happy laughter. I couldn't help but giggle myself, the blood spurting from my mouth, my final exhale, and then silence. I wondered where the laughter went. Did they leave? Did they finally move on? Did they realize that I wasn't dead? Yes, they realized that last one, but it was too late. Once more they all failed. At least they tried something different, and I'm sure the next they will as well. Beheading, burned, hell of bullets, bombs, dismemberment. Yet why did it go silent truly? There should be angry screams, no? Those damned whispers that never shut up. But I realized something. I was not laying down. I was standing. And there was something else. My hands felt caked on. Not just my hands. My face, legs, even my clothes. My vision seemed to be blurred. The hands that reached and grabbed in hopes to pull me down were nowhere to be found. And that smell, rot and decay, the blade still in my chest. But this just wasn't my blood everywhere. When did the begging stop? Sheesh! I forgot about that one. If you don't know where those are from, then you haven't dived into my channel enough. Like, I miss those. I do. I miss just leaving those creepy little stories here and there. Summer times were fun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you like writing stories? I do. I have quite a bit of them. I was looking at them right now. A Lost Diary. Forgot about this one. This is probably the most recent one I made. Which, God, how long ago was this? I think earlier this year I made this one. I wrote this one like as if somebody was writing a journal. Here, I'll read this one. See if you guys, some of you even know this one. September 28th, 2024. I haven't written in a journal in such a long time. I've almost forgotten how I used to. Anyways, I was talking with Mark today. He's a colleague of mine. We went to school together and now we've ended up here. This place is so strange. It's like working for the government, yet the more you dive into it, the more you realize it's bigger than that. I got freaked out, so I wiped any tracks of my search. Some real freaky stuff. How the hell did I get suckered into this? Money. That's the thing that gets everyone, right? Still remember, fresh graduate. Mark and I had gone out partying with some friends. When I headed home, some guy had slipped an envelope into my apartment. Thought it was some scam. It was a job offer to work at... Oh, I'll do what I did for SCP. Redacted. The pay was... well, let's just say, I could see why people fall for scams sometimes. I left the envelope in my room. The next day, Mark contacted me saying he got the same thing. Well, long story short, that's how I ended up working for Redacted. But now it's... oh, there's cursing in this. Okay, well, no cursing. It's family friendly. It really freaks me out. I mean, it was weird before, but this project, they just handed to us. That's what really got me. Some old recordings in so many different formats. Our job is just to restore them and write our own individual reports. At first it sounded like some weird sci-fi story, but then the realization that these are real recordings. Real freaking recordings? Damn! Now every tape I watch, it sends this chill down my spine. Like I'm looking into something. Something I shouldn't know. I tried asking Mark about it. The guy just blew it off, saying, "You're starting to sound like Haru." Haru. He's our senior here. He's been here for a while. Mark is right. I'm starting to sound like him. This guy knows some stuff. I know he does. At first, he was just like all of us. Spooked, but could work just fine. Then he started hunting for information. Putting this damn puzzle together. He's scared. Must have saw something. I should talk with him. Maybe he can help me. I started looking around behind myself a lot. Like something is watching me, taunting me. Haru does the same. Some of the others have too. But it gets even weirder. We got someone new, which was a shocker to everyone, especially since we've been at this for almost 4 years already. A girl. She seems nice, quiet. She doesn't talk often and sits by herself all the time working. She's real focused on writing these reports. The thing is, I've never seen her take this as some sort of joke. All of us had at first, but not her. She's so focused. Kinda cute. Okay, well, maybe a little creepy considering how many hours I've seen her staring at the videos even after they have finished playing. Mark brought up that he didn't like her. He wouldn't give me a reason why. Weird for him not to like someone. The guy gets along with everyone. October 13th, 2024. I did it! It's been a while since I wrote here, but the last time I did, I sounded real freaked out. So, on a good note, I asked her to eat lunch with me. Oh, I should probably mention, I'm talking about the new girl. Been dying to talk with her, but I could never work up the courage. But, finally, I did! And she actually said yes. God, I feel like a middle schooler right now. Now I get to date, Sam. Anyways, Mark wasn't too happy about it. Still can't figure out that guy. But I'm really stoked. I plan on getting to know her better, and her thoughts about this weird freaking project. He hasn't changed. Weird. Cute. Haru seems intrigued by her enthusiasm, but he never approaches her. He hasn't approached anyone since. Anyways, I can't wait to find out more about her. Maybe when I do, Mark will finally come around. He's been weird. Oh, I should probably mention, I still feel real paranoid about all this stuff. Still checking behind me, and I swear, my own shadow looked like it was staring at me. Weird. I think I need to catch some sleep. It's not a date, Sam. Not a date. January 19th, 2025. Everything was going well. Everything. That girl, she's a genius. She figured out some of the information we couldn't piece together on this damn project. Haru paled, though. At her, she sounded so pissed. Mark started making accusations, and she just stared at him. Not fighting back, just stared at him. Nobody stopped Mark. Not even me. I'm so pathetic. After he was done, she went back to putting more pieces together. Mark wouldn't shut up again. Haru was trembling. I thought she was mad at Mark, but no. Everything, all she was saying, it was freaking terrifying. The ideas she offered, the missing links, what those freaking things are. I mean, she was just theorizing, but the way she explained it, had freaking confidence. Mark was practically screaming at her. Finally, she looked at me and asked if I knew why this project even existed. What was going on? When I recited the job description, she flipped. Her voice, the anger, the rage, the hate. Mark finally shut up. Is he shaking? She looked so angry, almost violated. None of us understood what was going on. And then, the next day, she was back at work, as if nothing happened. Back to her usual self, work absorbed, but she wouldn't look at any of us. Purely focused. Haru looked terrified seeing her. Mark stayed quiet. I tried to get up to talk to her, but Mark stopped me. So I just watched her work and work and work and work. She looked more absorbed into it. She even had this nostalgia look on her face. Maybe she used to listen to stories similar to this? Finally, I got away from Mark and sat by her. She didn't take a lunch break, so I brought her food to eat with her. She actually looked at me and thanked me. We ate together at her desk as she kept working. She asked me something that keeps me up at night. Does your shadow breathe? That was Lost Diary. Hey! That was probably the most recent one that I had made. I'm ever playing a Cry of Fear. I don't know what Cry of Fear is. Never heard of it before. But yeah, like I do enjoy writing stories. That's very, very fun. I haven't done one in so long. I should do one again, maybe. It's kind of interesting for me when I think about like writing stories. I have an idea, but like my main thing is I always know the end. For me, I always know what I want at the very, very end, and it's just the idea of working from the beginning to the end. It's like I already know what I want for the end. And like so sometimes I never know the beginning. That's my biggest thing. Like I never know the beginning. When anything I'm working on, actually, I always know the end. And then slowly I'll get like the middle pieces and be like, all right, this is kind of good. This is kind of good. Like when I would used to make my IMVs, God, I miss my AMVs. I was watching some of them the other day. Well, you know, power on my back. I was watching some of them the other day, and I was just looking at that, and I was like, I remember the thought process going through them. Like, I had an idea of what I wanted. It's like I knew what I wanted at the end, like what fit perfectly in certain beats, and just syncing them up perfectly with the lyrics. I'm like, yes, this is what I want right here. I can't show them because, of course, they have music and that will copyright my stream. But those were really, really good. I did enjoy making those. But it took forever though. When I talk about, you know, perfection, and I can't even say, like, my beginning my beginning AMVs, I look back at those and I'm like, oh, those are like, even though they maybe even took me longer, maybe like 3 months or more. Usually 3 months is the time span it would actually take me to make one single AMV. And like at first I think it wasn't that great. And then when I see, like, there's one that's my absolute favorite, because I specifically wanted to make it like I wanted to make it like a trailer. You know what? Here, let's go to. I'll link it. Let me see if I can figure out which one it was. Was it you? No, this one. I think it's this one. I'll link it in the description. And this was like the first time I think I actually really attempted. It's not my most viewed one on that channel, but it's probably my favorite one because I wanted to make it like I said, a trailer. How did it happen? Why did it? Oh, I can't make any more spaces. Oh well. Where can I fit it? Did I really not? I hit max? I haven't hit max. Why can't I? There we go. I'll just put AMV. There you go. It's in there if you want to check it out. It's this old Fatum. This is old me, my previous channel. My personal channel, still. For stories of games, just I write them out and stuff like that. Yeah. And for me, it's like I have a ton of stories in my head, and there's always the idea of getting it down. I think that's what a lot of these are that I have on screen. It's just stories that I have written and just got them down written. Not the rest of it. But yeah, I think that AMV probably is my favorite. It's just a trailer. I honestly, what my main focus was making that one. I was like, I need to make this as creepy of a trailer as possible. Like I said, I can't show it because it will get me copyright claim. But oh my god, I forgot I made AMV for the Reincarnated the Slime anime. I forgot about that. Oh my god. Sheesh. I was looking there and I didn't remember. Yeah. Anyways. I honestly don't know what else to talk about. I don't really have anything else to talk about right now. I'm gonna just start making AMVs. So I used to watch a lot of them way back, and some of them like I would see and I was like, oh, that's cool, or I'd be watching like the animes and then I would hear like certain songs and I'd be like, oh my god, this song would be a great AMV with this. So I would always look it up and then I wouldn't see it and I was like, oh damn it, like there's none of that. And then I got to the point I was like, well, why don't I just make it myself? And that's kind of how I started making AMVs, was just, I got into that mentality. It's like, oh, like this would be great with this. And then I got into the point, I was like, you know what? If it doesn't exist, I might as well just make it myself, no? So that was my idea. And I did. It was just that mentality. It's like, well, if it's not there, I'll do it myself kind of idea. And then, of course, I eventually had just stopped because I started streaming, and that took a lot more of my time. And I enjoyed it more than I did making AMVs, which I mean I still liked them, and I do miss making AMVs sometimes. I think I miss like hitting when it would hit like those perfect notes. Just like which AMV do I have that I remember took me so damn long because I was just wanting it nothing but, I think it was one of the, was it Champion? Was it Ready to Fight or was it Rise? Oh, I can't remember. I think it's one of those that like I spent, maybe Ready to Fight, I think. Cause I did it like I wanted perfect like little transitions. It might have been Rise. Like I wanted little perfect transitions into things, just like how they would flip into like the next scene without, and I didn't want to use green screen. I refused to use green screen for any of these. I'm like, no, I don't want to use green screen. I want to use like not transforming the anime scenes too much and just using to its base, I think is what my whole goal was. Kind of like how I did with my channel. Is idea like I didn't want to alternate I didn't want to make it super fancy, like, right, with all these different effects and all this. Like I wanted to use the traditional format of what the anime was already and just get creative with that. Like what scene. So I remember, I think it was Lyrical Naha, because I used to know a lot of these animes that I made shorts for. I used to know them frame by frame because that's how I would make these. I would get all the animes, everything done, and especially if I wasn't working on them at first. And the editing software that I use is Filmora. So you can go just pressing the arrow key to the right and have it as pause, and you can go like speed through the frames and click them frame by frame by frame. That's how I would do things. And so I got really good at remembering what was in each episode, or if it was a movie, what was in each movie, where it was and all that, to where like I already had an idea of the scenes that I wanted. And so when I would go through looking for the scenes, I would also run into other scenes that looked potentially well. So I'd make sure when I would cut it out, I would have like a little space of a gap just in case like I needed a good transition piece. So I would pull out a bigger chunk than just what I needed, and then I would start to flip them. And then I was a little organized in my chaos. Like anything, I was like, okay, if they're fight specific scenes, I will put them in this track line. If they're more just like a talking close up to the face scene, I'll transition here. Or if there's like something flipping or something, I'll try. I group them like that, and that's when I would start to piece them together slowly. And like some things would, and at times what I would do is I would just grab a bunch of random ones from each category, just lay them down into the track, have them fit, and I would just let it play. And sometimes scenes would hit perfectly. Out of my random chaos, some scenes would hit perfectly onto a note, and I'd keep it there. And that's kind of like how I would have the layout for it. Like I said, it was just chaotic, randomized, just give it a shot and see when it works. Literally just throwing at the wall and see what will stick kind of idea. And that's how a lot of these were. And I think it's one of the lyrical Nanoha ones I had, like, that was probably one of the most stressful ones I made because I wanted to make it so synced. I can't remember if it's, I don't remember which exactly one. And of course I had the anime mix, so that one was a bunch of them. It wasn't just one single one, which was a whole other project to work on. But I don't think it was that one. I think it's one of the, it's either Rise or Ready to Fight, I think. But yeah. Oh, insight into how my brain would work with making AMVs and such. So that was my planning and my ideas for things. What made me start streaming? I feel like this answer has changed multiple times as I've gone through. It's like either like the facts have gotten a little blurry and such, or my now looking back, I'm like, oh, well, it's this, or I don't know. God, I can't remember why exactly. I was like, ah, yeah, I'm gonna start this up. I think it was just, I remember I was actually with my father, and I told him about it. I was like, hey, do you think I should try streaming? And he was just, my parents have always kind of been more of the, I'll call them the realist, and, which, I mean, I don't blame them at all, right? I do agree that you have to be very realistic when it comes to, especially these kinds of fields. But they were always the idea of just, like with being a singer or being an artist or all this other stuff, right? It's like a potluck kind of idea. It's 1 in a million chances that you will be one of the successful ones, right? You will be one of the ones that can make a living off of it and all this kinds of stuff. And so my parents have always very much pushed me in towards for schooling and all of that. Like that was very ingrained into my head. And like I said, I don't blame them at all for any of that. But I remember that day, I had told my father about it. And I don't even know why I told him, like, hey, should I give stream? I didn't have any equipment. I didn't have a microphone. I didn't have any of that. I had my old, I honestly was getting all my work done with just a laptop. I still had my old PC that I hadn't touched in I don't know how many years. I didn't have a monitor. I just had my laptop that I was doing all different things with. And I remember it just looked at me and he's like, why not? Give it a shot. What will it hurt to try it? And it shocked me. I think it really, truly shocked me. Because I was fully expecting of like, no, like, why you try that? Because that's what I had grown up with that mentality of just, I don't think, they never said never to try it, right? But I think, to me, this is kind of how I almost, like, felt. It's like, well, if it's not gonna work, then why am I even gonna bother trying? I remember when I heard those words, it's just like, oh. Okay. Alright. And then my biggest thing was like, I need a good microphone. Of all the things I can have, I could be sitting on the floor, butt on hard floor, bony butt, just dying. I just the most half-broken mouse ever, just the base keyboard that comes with, computer that barely runs, and the oldest monitor known to man. But as long as that on the other side, they have good quality, and what are they going to hear most? My voice. So that has to be good. And I think that was my mentality when I was like, I'm going to invest everything I have into a good microphone. My microphone I have is still the microphone I had since the beginning, because that was the investment I made for it. I was just like, I am going to have a good microphone. I am not going to sound like I am underwater or speaking through a headset. Microphone is what I need. So that's why I have what I have, and I still have it. My webcam is still the cheapest webcam in the world, but I honestly just need it for the tracking, and that's it. Now, if I was actually behind the scenes me, then of course I think I would have invested into a better camera so it could capture better and look better, right? But that's not what I need. But yeah, I to really say why I even decided, like, why do it, I don't know. I really don't know what really made me just do it. What I can say is that I remember I was going through a very rough patch around that earlier that year. God, it just feels like get breaks and then just like all piles again. But I remember I was going through very rough patches and watching just, I think it was like watching like Markiplier, watching, I think it was mostly Markiplier, I can't remember who else. And she is an 8-bit blur of a person, basically is what she would say. It's terrible, it's absolutely terrible quality, but you know, it gets the job done. I will first get a soundboard before I get anything else for my channel, unless my monitor or computer dies, or microphone. But I think I remember I would see these people, and I didn't know what was happening in their personal lives. I didn't know what was going on for that moment or anything like that. But I just saw them in that time. They looked like they were having fun, and I was able to just have an escape into that. And that's just how it felt. And so I guess for me, I liked playing games. I don't talk with people, but look at me now. But I liked playing games, and if I could have my own space, I could have my own space. If I didn't have my own space, well, at least I gave it a shot, right? Remember what I said earlier? I guess that was just it. And when I remember hearing my father say that, I think that really struck a chord with me of like, oh. Oh! So I just gave it a shot. An entire void. I think that's like I said. You go back to the beginning me, like there was nobody, right? It was just me and talking to the computer, just talking. That's good at talking to myself. Really good. And then I think it also gave me a space to finally like pull myself away from everything else that I was doing too, is what streaming helped me with. And I will very much say, if I wasn't streaming these past couple of years, I I don't know how I would have coped with a lot of stuff that I went through. And that's when I honestly kind of been thinking about maybe that's why recently, like this year has been hitting me a little hard when it comes to streaming, is because streaming very much became a coping mechanism for me for a lot of the stuff that happened. So I don't know, that was something that had popped into my head. I was like, is this because of that? But yeah. Oh, that's why I started streaming, I guess. I keep looking at my guitar. I see it over there. I see my guitar. I want to grab it. It's just so big. It's really big. An acoustic guitar, right? It's huge. At least it feels huge to me. Oh, I don't know why my shoulder hurts. My right shoulder, like, to lift it is so sore. I don't know if I was laying on it wrong last night. It was like tense. Probably was tense. Probably was very much tense. Just like a wind-up spring, just ready to like, ah, I'm awake. Yeah, it's just so sore. Like to lift it's like, eh, pain. I'm hungry. Sorry. I'm quiet. I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm hungry. What do I want to eat? I'm hungry. It's just hungies. They're very hungies. I'm gonna grab my guitar. Why not? What's stopping me? Nothing. Besides, my fingers are going to hurt. And my butt from sitting for so long. Ah! I don't even have a proper bag for this thing. It's still just the box. Like, you know how they have like actual bags and such? I don't have it. I don't have like a proper bag for this. It's still just the box that it came in. I just keep it in there so Toka's hair doesn't get in it. I don't even know if it's tuned yet or I need to tune it again. was nice. I don't know. I've been enjoying it. What do I say? My fingers are already dying. Can you play Minecraft music? I can barely. I'm still trying to. I don't even know notes yet. Like, I can't explain it. Like the pads my finger. Like I can't tell if I'm pushing too hard. Cause like you have to hit it at a certain. You have to really use the tip. Cause if you just lay it flat. It's fine, right? But then what's happening is it's restricting my other string, so you really have to just lay it flat on it and hit it like that. I feel like, okay, I can't really like reach the other one because my fingers are really tiny. I have baby hands, right? I don't have like long, slender fingers. If you've ever seen my what was it, 3rd anniversary stream? We made the bracelets. You hear that, it's just I'm not pressing it right. It just hurts. See the indents into these things. Just oh, I'm dying. Oh, dude, play this for me. I heard something right now. So what made me stop is I heard something. Stop dying. Stop dying. I can't. My fingers hurt. My fingers hurt so bad. And also listening to like hand coordination too of like what I'm exactly going to be playing while at the same time dying. Is this all? This one? Anyways. The only song I can't play will probably get me copyright claimed. So I can't play that. Should I test YouTube and see if it will actually get me? Do you think YouTube will be able to detect the song? know. I shouldn't test it. No, I think, right? I'm not too sure. There's just a guitar, because the song also has more than just a guitar in it, so maybe it's just the guitar, it'll be fine. I don't know. Oh, I mean, for sure, it'll absolutely affect covers of songs. I'll imagine it could be cover for a song. Alright, first we need to consent. Okay, cover the song. Could do it in an archive return, I guess. Anyways. I tend to do is I start to get distracted over and over. I'm still practicing like sliding over the thing and clicking certain ones and all that. And how to adjust my fingertips as red as they are already. Am I pressing too hard? I don't know, maybe I am. No, I'm not pressing hard enough apparently. The spider movement. I think the spider movement's like this. It's like those like tiny wires too. Those are the ones that dig into my skin the most. Those are the ones that hurt. There's the tinier ones. I don't like the tiny wires. I mean, I'm gonna eventually build a thicker padding, but still. I don't think so. I don't think it's fine. Anyways. I'm getting distracted. Just not something I learned. Oops. I just smacked that. Ah. Doesn't like to use your pinky tool. How do I get my my pinky in here. Let's see. Did I get my pinky enough? Let's see. Nope, that one's not on. The pinky! Ah! You see people. God, I've always just that hand coordination, knowing exactly where they're gonna hit, and all of that stuff is just like, how do you feel the right string? I guess it's just practice, overuse, and over and over and over. You get the hang of it, right? It's like, how do people type on the keyboard and they can't feel the idea? But anyways. I almost lost my pick inside of the guitar. That would have been bad. They're like, how do I get this out? This pick is like one I just randomly found in my room. I can't find where I have the bags of them, but I just have this one. Just a nothing special green pick. I mean, you can use your fingers, I guess. But how do you, like, hit your fingers without accidentally hitting another one? I don't know! The pick. Anyways, before I keep getting distracted more into the guitar, does anybody have any questions for me that they want to ask? I know it's been a for whether stream wise or something. Oh, we good. Ye for what? Ye question? Ye mighty question? I have my headphones on, so if there's an ad playing on the music, let me know. Do you consider yourself disciplined? Disciplined? Yes, I do. I would say so. I would say I'm pretty disciplined. I know I may seem like all over the place and bouncing from one thing to another. But I think when I like there's something that needs to get done or something like absolute, it will be. I feel like I come off as very chaotic when it comes to stream, that I'm not disciplined, but very much off of stream. I'm different. So I would say I am disciplined. But I guess I've always just had to be, is my thing. I would say it started from school. I just had that mentality of getting things done, getting all of this. This is what I committed to. So I gotta do this, and this is how I should be, and all of this stuff, right? So I think it's just something I've either learned when I was very, very young, and I just don't remember how. or what it is. I mean, look at with my schedule for stream, right? I adopted it. This is what I said I was going to do, and this is what we've been doing. The days grew even more so after we were doing the Amore stream, I think. I keep myself to a set time. This is how we're supposed to go. I keep myself to a minimum of at least 3 hours kind of idea. I have a little, I'd say I have discipline when it comes to a lot of things, even if it doesn't come across on stream quite a bit. I mean, if we're even just talking like exercise, right? I know I've been slacky, but I've also been not in the greatest of moods, so I probably should to help me a little bit more. But for years and years, every single weekday, I do some sort of exercise. Every single weekday, every single day, I would. And then this year has to be the first, I think. And I a lot of things happened this year for me to just go down a spiral. But yeah, so I would definitely say I am disciplined. How come, you ask? How come? Curious where that question came from. Just random question, just what popped in your head to see, just curiosity. I see. Alright. Just curiosity, I guess. I need to trim that nail, I see. My nails is blocking me from fully pressing down like how I need to. Struggle with discipline. I see. I really can't say what to do for that. I don't know, advice, set a schedule for yourself, whatever it is. That's what it did for me. I set it to where I'm like, at this time, this is what I'm going to do, and then set a time limit, right? Don't just say like, oh, you're gonna do it all this way, and don't like, you're like, okay, I pick it up and you do it for like 10 minutes. All I can say is that just set a time that you're gonna do something and make that time, and start pushing everything else as much as you can around that time. So make sure you can set it at a time that you can make sure nothing else interferes with that time, and then set a time limit for how, at the very least, how long you're gonna put into it. So for not just to practice discipline, And then from there, I think you can pretty much commit to it from other things. But I think setting time and setting a certain, at least for that, even if it's not like your main thing you're trying to be disciplined for, it'll help teach you discipline. It'll help your brain kind of start to work. Like I said, I knew this all from, like, as far as I can remember. I was always like that for school. Like, for me, when I get homework, the immediate second I got in the car, I would immediately start working on it. I got any free time during class, I'd immediately start working on it if I could. And my goal was I was going to get it done before I did anything else. I don't care if it was due not till, like, the next day or anything like that, right? Or if it was like over the weekend or something. My mindset was that I am going to get this done now, and that's what it's going to be. And I stuck with that routine. I always had when I was going through school. It was always the second I got it, I did it, and I set myself to that. And I think that's where, like, if I say for stream, I set myself to, like, okay, I think, like, originally it was, what, Wednesday, and Friday, I think, was my original schedule. I don't remember my original schedule, but it was at least 3 times a week, right? And I set it to, at this hour, I am going to stream. And at the very, and I don't know if I originally set to at least 3 hours. I think that just happened to be what I started noticing my normal streams would be at, and I feel like I would get good enough progress done in a game, and then I'd be like, okay, this is good. And so that's where I set the 3 hours. Now, of course, I have some exceptions where it's not always 3 hours, just depending on what it is and all the different stuff, right? But for me, like, I feel like if I don't, it started becoming such a routine, such a discipline for me that no matter what, like, I had to, like, even if I was tired, like, before stream, I was like, oh, like I said, today I just barely had woken up before stream, and I was like, I'm so exhausted, I don't want to. I had that mentality, and of course there's other factors for it, but I was just like, no, this is my time, and this is what I need to do, this is what I'm going to do. And of course what helps is that I have the expectations, right, from you guys. You're like, oh, I'm waiting, where is she? Like, the times I oversleep for stream, and you guys are like, where are you? So I would just say that whatever it is, even if it's not which right now you need the discipline for, set a certain time for yourself, set a time limit, practice discipline that way, and then the rest will start to just come naturally to you of how to be disciplined. Like, let's say it's I'm only gonna eat fast food once a week kind of idea. If you've practiced beforehand, you'll kind of be able to feel like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. We'll set fast foods for Friday and stuff like that. And I think the thing too is, don't feel discouraged when you can't keep it, but also don't let yourself be too relaxed for it. So, like, let's just like the fast food experience. Let's say, oh crap, well, my friends wanted us to go eat. I ate fast food on Wednesday instead of Friday. It's like, oh, but I was really, really wanting this meal for this Friday and stuff like that. You have 1 or 2 options. You can take the meal, break your rule, do that, and then you'll feel a little guilty afterwards, like, oh damn, I'm not keeping my discipline. Or keep your discipline and make it to where, like, all right, next week on Friday I have the fast food meal that I want to have. Keep it that way. But don't beat yourself up too hard over it. Be okay if you don't make something at a certain time, but also commit yourself to where you say, next time we are doing this and this is going to happen. Your friends say, hey, we're gonna go eat fast food. Say, like, hey, can we do it Friday? And if it just doesn't happen, then you'd be like, all right, you know what? Maybe we'll put the Friday away, and maybe I'll only eat fast food when I'm with my friends. Change it, but keep the discipline, right? Keep what the core function is. You want to eat less fast food, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it at this. So I think that's from there, you're gonna help yourself be more disciplined over and over and over. Like right now, I don't have a discipline for when I'm gonna practice my guitar. I don't have a set time. Like, do I want to do it before stream? Do I want to do it after stream? So like I said, everything around myself right now very much revolves around stream, just because I made it so. But I've been doing this for about 4.5 years, right? So of course, over time, I have adopted a schedule for myself, and this is my schedule. So a lot of things revolve around when I stream. And anything that really breaks that habit throws me off so bad, just because I'm used to it. This is what I am used to. So that's like for me for exercising. Exercising is either I do it really early beforehand so that I have time to not be too exhausted before when stream starts, or do it after stream so I'm not exhausted during stream. So like I said, when you, depending on what it is you need to be disciplined for, sometimes it's long term, sometimes it's not long term. But you're gonna start to develop a habit where you're gonna start revolving everything around it kind of idea. And it's not a bad mentality. Just be mindful of it, and mindful what it is you're working for, and if that's gonna be a good thing or a bad thing. But set a time. I know it's like, oh, but I can't keep schedule. Do it anyways, and keep schedule. Set it for a time you know you will have time for, and just do it, and commit to it. Like I said, I cannot stress enough of not doing something is 100% guaranteed no, rather than giving it a try. You have a possibility of a yes. That goes for anything. It's a job interview, opportunities, discipline, all of this stuff. If you don't do it, it's 100% guaranteed no. But if you give it a shot, it's a possibility for yes. So, what I could say for discipline, just at least for me, that's what I did. I made myself committed to, like, for a certain time, I'm going to get this done. We're going to do it now. That's what's gonna happen. When I was just for school, I would just immediately finish everything as fast as I could. But and then also look it over before I turn it in. But that was just me. That was for school. But for stream, and for work and all that too, it's I set myself for a time. And I also have the mentality I don't like to put things off, because then it starts to eat at me. I start to stress about it, I start to overthink it, I start to go into a whole other kind of spiral and be like, ah! So. Give it a shot. Just see. Whatever it is, I don't know what you're specifically needing to, but even if it's not the goal, what you're trying to go for, it's better to at least practice. At least practice your discipline. Because like I said, things will eventually start to come naturally to you. So I think that's why for streaming, for me, it was so easy to kind of keep a time and all that, because I've technically kind of been doing that in my whole life kind of situation. So, and I set it for a time that I knew that I would probably be at my best. Like, this is the time that things are quiet in my place most of the time, except on the weekends. But most of the time this is quiet and stuff like that, and so, like I said, just work around it, think about the circumstances you're surrounded with, and do what you can. I think for that, it's just, you need to have reminders around yourself. You need to have your reminders, and and build it. You build it and commit to it, and don't you fall into all these things and all that. You have control. I could have all these things, but at the end of the day, it's you and your mind, and you have control over that. And it's up to you. It's up to you how much something is really that important to you, and how much time you're really going to give into it. And if it's your goal that you want to get something done, you want to have a pure focus, develop a habit, develop a skill, you can do it. It's a state of mind kind of idea, and it just depends on how much you really want something. So if it's something you truly want to get at, you're gonna do everything you can to get to it kind of idea. And I think, like I said, if you don't do anything, it's 100% guaranteed no. But if you try, at least there's a possibility. So like if you get too absorbed into something, then set reminders. Set reminders on your computer, set reminders on your phone, have it blare into your eyeballs. You keep just dismissing it, set it every 5 seconds. So it will keep yelling at you to be like, hey, it's time to do this thing you said you were gonna do at this time, so... And then from there, set another alarm to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna work on this thing for an hour. I'm gonna set an hour at this time to work on this. Set alarm for an hour and work on yourself to keep it to that hour. At the very least, just to keep it. And you want to set a time for things, because if you don't, you're just gonna, like you said, you fall into a time sink. And that's what you're just gonna do again, is you're just gonna keep falling into it over and over and over. So, I think, yes, you have conditions and stuff like that, and all this stuff, right? But I think at the end of the day, it's also, there's ways. There's ways, and people can do it. I'm not a therapist, so I can't say for sure, a psychiatrist. But at least I do believe that it's very much, how determined are you to get something done? How determined are you to really want it done? And from there, that's how you're gonna gauge how much effort you're actually gonna put into it. But if you don't do anything, it's 100% zero. If not, then give it a shot. And that's the other thing. Even if it fails, keep trying. Even if it fails, is to keep trying, right? Even if it doesn't work out, persistence is key. And I think the worst habit we can run into is making excuses for ourselves. I think that's probably the thing that does a lot of people in, is that we make excuses for ourselves, like, oh, I'm too tired, oh, I just got off of work and I just did this, or oh, got started doing this, or right, making excuses for yourself, so therefore we can't keep a schedule, can't keep a time, and can't get something done, right? And even if it's true, the trick is to shut up and don't do it. Make the excuses, but at the end and be like, no, I'm gonna do it. Even if it's valid, even if it is 100% valid. The idea of being disciplined is keeping in your mindset that even if it's valid, you need to feel that guilt. You need to feel like, oh, I can't, or no. And then that guilt of, damn it, I didn't do it. And my God, it's like, you have this and all that. It's like, yeah, but I should have done it. And to have that mindset, I think, is very important to keep yourself into discipline, because then you're gonna feel better when you actually work on it, is the thing. So if you have excuses for all that, shut up. Just don't let yourself make excuses for yourself. For if it's something you really want, something you want to do, something you're determined about, making excuses is just another way to make sure you have 100% guarantee of no. Like I said, there's a possibility, and I think that even if it's just a 0.00001% chance of it working, the fact is that it's not 100%. I like here, if you can't tell what I'm doing now, I'm trying to just, like, not even pressing certain notes, I'm just pressing my fingers down and trying to gauge it, like how much volume I can press touch them to the fret and all that. And it's just, I keep running into where it becomes like a dud, like that sound, which is not how I want it to sound. But even right now, I'm practicing doing that, even if it just feels like weird, random nonsense that I'm doing. I'm trying to get my fingers used to this kind of idea. And I think that's, like I said, just even if it's whatever works for you, but try it. Like I said, it's 100% guarantee of no if you don't. But it becomes a possibility of yes when you do. But that's just me and how I feel like I became disciplined for things, and because of that, I think is that's how I work. At least how I found out I work, and that's just I really got lucky from, I'm sure, how I was raised by my parents and all that other stuff that really contributed to it. So I think that's the important part, is to kind of figure out what works for you. But this is what works for me, and if you want to try it, then give it a try. But it's better to try than don't. What's the lesson for today's stream? Better to try than don't. Because don't is an absolute fail. I just saw that. I'm not a therapy session. Ding. Do you have any questions you want to ask us? Am I a good streamer? Am I a good streamer? I want to be here. Greenland twins. Hello, welcome. I actually didn't check. Did I update the category for stream for our Twitch side? I don't remember if I changed it to just chatting stream. I hope I did. I'll give you my answer tomorrow. All right. It is? Okay, good. I forgot. I was like, oh shoot, I don't remember updating it. Yes, you are. Oh, I was fully waiting. I was like, all right, I'll wait till Monday. What do I want to stream Monday? I don't even know what I want to stream Monday. I was thinking sister location. Scream my head off figuring out that stupid spring lock suit thing. I don't know how we're gonna figure that one out. And then what do we do for Wednesday stream since it'll be a late night stream? I don't want to do any of our usual. Maybe we'll play some Valorant. That might be fun. I wanted to do a late night stream the other day, but I just wasn't in any mood to, so I was like, no, I won't force it. anyways, I think that is pretty much all for the stream, unless others have anything to ask or anything to say or anything at all. I'm hungry. I'm very, very hungry. Oh, I have been slouched this entire time, just like hanging on my guitar. It's like, oh. To my list of musical fonts. What do you mean? Ah, my fingers. Oh, I just pulled them off of the wires and just oh. Right? Like, am I pressing? Not maybe I'm pressing too hard. Oh, it's so tiny. Oh, not tiny. The tiniest, right? Oh, like I have to press it right there. Ah. The pain and the agony, the pain. Surprisingly, my pinky doesn't hurt as bad pressing on all these. Anyways, you did mention you wanted to look at the trash time. Oh, right. Hold on, let me go. Ah. I set that behind me. All right. Oh, my butt. wanna see this. Actually, I guess I could pull it up. What is this that I see? What is this? What is this that I see? Okay. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Pop it out. Oh, Ronnie's in the way. Ronnie, why are you there, Ronnie? Okay. Oh. Why is this window so large? Okay. Let's watch this. What is this? Oh, I'm on the other side. Oh, dang it. Hold on. All right, there you go. I'm sure everything is fine. You know what I wanna do a stream of? Is this paused or is this actual? Is this paused, right? Okay, I guess I don't see my background moving. Oh, that's Lenore's picture's missing. This isn't paused or extended any way. Wait, it's not? But the background isn't moving. Oh, it is moving. Oh crap, it is moving! Sorry, I got distracted. I'm so sorry. I got distracted. Really want to stream for the letters attack your brain cells. What did I really want to stream? What did I? How long does this go on for? This is entertainment to all of you? Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying just watching this. Hurry up! Think harder! I don't remember. I'm trying to recall. I don't remember what I was going to say. I mean, VR games, yeah. Oh, I think I know exactly what I was thinking of. Anyways. I remembered! Yep. Oh! Okay. I just slapped my leg so hard because, oh my god, ow. Why did I do that? Slap. I got so excited. Okay, I remember it. Okay, I remember. So. That was it. Oh, wait, no, that's what I meant to do. That is great. I love that. That is amazing. That is amazing. Oh my god, you have one that's 34 minutes long? Oh my gosh. Oh, I wanna see this. Alright. Oh, I wanna see this. I know okay. Alright, okay, I see this one.
I possess but one rather insignificant talent. I can fashion replicas of myself, identical in form, and granted to them a portion of my nymph. Once the nymph setteth within a replica, there existeth no whit of difference betwixt it and myself. They are able to think and to act of their own accord. As for their number, well, I ceased counting after 3,200. The greater their multitude, the more wondrous it be. Wouldst thou not agree? These replicas wander the world, gathering whatsoever knowledge they may procure. The queen's movements, the heretic's designs, the changes that befall the land, and the like. Now, thou mayest wonder, how is all this knowledge made one? When a replica perisheth, or when I so will it, the nymph within returneth unto me, and with it the knowledge it hath borne doth flow unto me. A replica bereft of its nymph, alas, is not but a hollow shell, stripped of all its faculties. Thus, they are not so formidable as they might seem. Yet gathering knowledge is not their sole purpose.
This is 3 times speed. Oh my god.
Are precisely those honed for combat.
You can see me just
Though
dying.
they may not rival the exalted forerunners, nor the inherit.
Oh, here, I'll put
They
you
are
guys on
by
my
no
chest.
means trifling foes. So then,
Oh, well,
thou
you blend
seest
into
I
my
have
shirt.
not idled away my time in vain.
That didn't work.
Embarrassing though it be to confess, all my replicas, save for mine own self, are grievously inept.
How long does that go on for? Oh my god. Do you have things that's in here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, the cones dash across the plain. One sends raptors flying with a palm strike. Bonus
Quite
mouse.
the sight to bedeck.
Behold. It's behold, your highness.
What did she say?
Amazing. This is really...
I do, but I didn't even realize. I didn't realize she even said something. She just says it so confidently. That's what I will give Crown's voice actor such props. Is that she says these words so confidently that I believe them. See, what did I talk about earlier this stream? Have confidence, even if it's not. Just have it. You can convince anybody. All right. Elevator pitch. Study it. Oh my god, that is hilarious. That's great. That is great. That is really great. That is amazing. Oh my god. I like your thumbnail for that too. That is amazing thumbnail. That is amazing work. That's great. You did good. You did good, Jinx. You did really good. During this stream. Oh my god. For obvious reasons. Those are great. Those are really, really great. Oh my god. Those are great things. I like the evidence too of the other stuff. Oh, that's good. That's really, really good. See the hat? Oh, it's me ranting about Nikkei. Alright, we'll check those out at a time. I think we could do a stream about looking at fan-made clips or everything. That might be a fun stream. You can go through them. If you guys make any, hey, let me know. Maybe we'll have enough. We'll do that. That might be fun. That might be a fun thing to do. See what you guys put. Just be careful with copyright stuff. Just be careful. Just let me know if that something's copyrighted. And also for your sakes too, for your channel's sakes. Just be careful. Anyways, though. Anyways. I'm gonna end this here. I'm very, very hungry. I want to eat something. So I'm gonna leave this be for now. And oh, hey, perfect timing. We can't say rough twice in a row. You got me with that one. I will say you got me with that one. That was a good one. That was a really good one, Lord. That was a good one. But anyways, let me. So schedule, of course. Here it is. All the good things, right? All good. Except Wednesday, we will be having a late night stream instead of that. So that probably just means Valorant, or maybe I don't know if I'll do Wuthering Waves like that. I might make Wuthering Waves like actual. So we'll see about that. I need to figure out what happened to my image thingy. Yeah, why do we not have our portrait of good old Jill and Lenore? What happened? Did I accidentally get rid of it? It's not right without them. I need to be reminded of sadness. Oh my god, I have made so many thumbnails. All my like image saves and all that, I have it saved in the same folder, so I have like all my thumbnails in those. Is not the liver. Why do I have it? What did I do that is an image of a liver? What did I don't remember. Oh, I'm going through my Mass Effect thumbnails. Me side. No. Nikki. Off. Mori. Outer Wilds. That was fun. What? What game is that? Oh, I don't think we streamed that game, but I might have made a thumbnail for that. Oh, interesting. I have a few of those where I've made a thumbnail for a game and then I never actually played the game yet. I need to go through those and figure out which ones those are. My raft. Oh, those were fun. My raft thumbnails. Rain World, Resident Evil, Repo, SCP. Where the heck is that Lenore image? Is it download? There's Ronnie's. Huh. I need to figure out what happened to that one. Because I don't see it. Maybe I named it Frame or something. Yeah, Framelin. Is that it? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I'll lock you there. It's not how you were. Yeah, good enough for now. Anyways, there it is. We're covering a character during Netgate. Or it's covering yourself? Maybe I did. I don't remember. Anyways, though. I go and say thank you to those that were recently here. So thank you to Jinx for being here. Thank you to Charlotte. Thank you to the Lord. Thank you to SOS. Thank you to Echo as well. And thank you to Severnian as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to those who approved here beforehand. Thank you to any lurkers. Thank you to my mods as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to those who help support the channel and being a part of the membership for Culture Ouch. Thank you guys so much for help and support. It means a lot and helps a lot too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thank you to those who are part of the Tier 3 membership. A reminder, once I remember, I will set an announcement for what game we'll be playing later this month. You still have a little bit of time if you haven't yet. But this weekend on the 29th, we are going to be having that member stream. So just a heads up for that. Should be some fun times. So, yeah. But anyways, also thank you to those that are part of the Tier 3 membership, or I believe it's being EH, Master, and Nathan Citron. Thank you guys so much for your help and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you all next time. I feel like this was a very emotional stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bye.